And today we're going to be talking all about these awesome lithium battery portable power supplies. They say you can do everything from charge your phone to jumpstart a truck with these things, but we're actually going to put them to the test here at the BikeBandit garage, so stay tuned. So we see a lot of cool stuff here at BikeBandit, but one thing that's had us all talking lately is these portable lithium battery power packs. They look tiny, but these things pack a punch. All three of them come with car battery attachments, so you can actually jumpstart a car, motorcycle, or other vehicle with them if you or a friend get stranded. Now for comparison's sake, take a look at this. This is how portable jumpstarters looked just a few years ago, and this is what they look like now. But while being able to jumpstart cars is a great safety feature to have, what you're more than likely going to need on a regular basis is to keep things charged. We've all been stuck miles from home with a dead camera when the perfect photo pops up, or worse, with a dead phone when you really need to get in touch with someone. These situations aren't just frustrating, they're actually dangerous. What is this? How do I use it? So the most useful features on these power packs for day-to-day use is really the ability to keep all your devices charged. Smartphones, iPads, GoPros, you name it. If it's rechargeable, these things can charge it, and not just once, but several times over. And because these are lithium-ion batteries, they charge fast, but lose only about 10% of their charge a year. That means you can throw one of these in a pack, saddlebag, or just your trunk, and forget about it until the time comes when you need it. So let's break these down one by one so you can get an idea of what each of them can do. First is the anti-gravity XP1 MicroStart, which comes in at about the $150 price point, and it has a ton of features. First, it has a jumpstart port that supplies 200 amps and 400 peak amps of starting power, so you can start just about every gas-powered vehicle on the road. But it also has multiple charging ports. You've got a 19-volt port for laptops, a 12-volt port for all sorts of 12-volt devices, and a 5-volt USB port for anything with a USB cable. You can charge it with a regular wall charger or inside your vehicle with this 12-volt cigarette lighter charger. In addition, it has this super bright LED flashlight with multiple flashing modes, so you can use it for light or as a distress signal if you get stuck on the side of the road. Now check out what this thing can do on a single charge. It can start a big V8 up to a dozen times in a row. It can start smaller cars up to 30 times in a row, and it can start motorcycles up to 50 times in a row. And when it comes to charging your smaller devices, the XP1 can charge a cell phone 6 or 7 times or run a laptop for up to 2 hours. Best of all, the XP1 is small and it weighs only 12 ounces, so you can easily store it under your passenger seat or in a saddlebag or backpack. Next up, we have the Ballistic Backpack Backup Power Supply, which comes in at the $130 price point. This has very similar features to the XP1, but in a smaller package. It can also start full-size vehicles, and it still has a 5-volt USB port with multiple adapters and the LED flashlight. There are 3 main differences between this one and the bigger XP1. This one does not have the 19-volt charging port for a laptop that the XP1 has. It's also smaller. This one is about 10 ounces compared to the XP1's 12, and the dimensions are more compact. This one also does not have as many adapters for different devices, but you do still get all the USB style plugs. Finally, we have this little lightning ultra slim jumpstart pack at the $100 price point. Again, this has enough juice in it to start a car, and you can jumpstart motorcycles or power sport vehicles up to 20 times. Like the others, this also has a 5-volt USB port with multiple adapters, so you can charge your devices and a multi-mode LED flashlight. The best thing about this one is that it is truly tiny. It weighs only 8 ounces, and at 5.5 by 3 inches, it has similar dimensions to a smartphone with a case on it. You really could carry this in your pocket if you wanted to, and even with all the attachments, it would easily fit into the tail section of a sport bike. Now all this stuff sounds great, but it doesn't matter if you don't actually see them work. So now we're going to put these things to the test, first on a motorcycle and then on a full-size pickup. So let's get started.
We'll begin the test by completely removing the battery from the motorcycle. Next, we'll take the first power pack, the anti-gravity XP1, and connect it to the battery terminals with the jumper cables. As you can see, it starts right up. Next, we'll start this full-size pickup with the battery completely disconnected. Once again, it starts right up. Next, we'll repeat the test with the ballistic backpack. First on the bike, then on the truck. Finally, we'll do the smallest power pack, the Little Lightning Ultra Slim. First on the bike, then on the truck.
Okay guys, so now you see what these things can really do. So whether you just ride around town or go on multi-day off-road trips totally off the grid, it's really going to be a great idea for you to have one of these with you. And while these are awesome for motorcycle riders, they're definitely not only for riders. Anyone who needs power while far from home can use one of these. It would be a great idea to get one of these for your wife or girlfriend's car, or for your kids or parents too. The bottom line is, as much as we depend on electronics these days, it's essential to have a backup source of power. It's not just about convenience, but it's about safety, and we think one of these is something everyone should have. If you found this video helpful or informative, please let us know in the comments, and don't be afraid to hit us with any questions you might have too. And remember to please subscribe to our channel for more helpful motorcycle videos like this in your inbox every week. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you next time.
All right, that's a wrap.